if I remember correctly. Is that right? Boom, 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 boom. No, it says to the lagna. You were right. Yes. You do something else from Aries. Okay? So this would be the point of the Sri Lagna. So this is actually the calculation we're trying to make.
So it's Lagna Nakshatra.
Moon's nakshatra.
Moon's nakshatra.
Yes. And that percentage progressed is then mapped into 360 degrees and added from the lagna. Okay? Does this make sense visually? Anybody else? I know you're good at this. So, Michael, does this make sense?
Perhaps an example would clarify.
Okay, okay. So let's assume we had, do you know the degree of your moon? Yes?
Yeah, 356.
356 degrees. In which sign? In Gemini, right? Okay. How much has it progressed of its nakshatra? How many degrees? Which nakshatra is it in? Mrigashira. Last couple of padas. That doesn't work. You gotta tell me how many degrees has it progressed? When did Mrigashira start? 20 Taurus? The end would be 640 Gemini. It's 20 Taurus, then the end has to be 2320.
23, because Rohini is 10, 23, 20. So very sure it's 23, 20.
Okay, so let's try.
So, yeah, it's fine.
So that is in Mrigashira. So Mrigashira was from where? In 2320 to 640 Gemini. Okay. So added to this we have 640 degrees plus this 356 to find out how much is progressed in the nakshatra. Am I right? Because we have traversed the end of Taurus, there's only 6.40 degrees left of it. It's at 356 Gemini. So we add the 356 degrees to the 640. How much is that?
1036.
That would be 1036, you said?
Yeah.
What do you? Yes, 36. 1036 degrees. We have to divide this by 13.20 degrees, which is a nakshatra. This calculation will reveal the fraction of its progression.
But you got to convert it all to decimals before you can do the
How you do the calculations with degrees, you decide. I can do this in Excel with the degrees.
because you've already set it up, yeah.
Can you read this?
3S6 plus 56.
Yes. Our point is that it has progressed 10 degrees 36 minutes of its nakshatra, right? And dividing this 10 degrees 36 by a whole span of a nakshatra, we'll get a fraction or a percentage, whatever you want. The fraction is important because this will tell us how many degrees in the actual zodiac, or it'll help us find out how many degrees in the actual zodiac it has progressed. So does anyone want to do this calculation, or should I do it on
79.5.
79? Let's try. I have an Excel sheet. I can do this quite quickly.
It's no more than 3/4 because you're just into the fourth pound.
Oh, we have to get an exact degree.
Yeah, I know.
So we had 10 degrees 36. Yes. And 13 degrees 20. Excel has all sorts of gimmicks.
Yes.
There we go. Now that would be the decimal number. This is our fraction. Okay. Now we have to multiply this by 360 degrees to see which longitude it'll have. So 360 degrees multiplied by, this is how many degrees we have to add to the lagna. Let's put it in degrees instead of decimals. That would be no, that's not right. That's more like it. 286 degrees and 12 minutes. Sorry, how many signs?
9 sines and 12 degrees.
9 sines and 12 degrees. Where's your lagna? What degree is your lagna?
23 degrees clear.
Do I have your chart? Okay, 1 second. Aquarius, right? We have to add 9 sines and 12 degrees. Now, oh, let me change it so people can actually read this. I have my preference of the North, South Indian, so actually this is East Indian. When I do this calculation, I don't like to waste time with the actual degrees of the lagna until later on. 9 sines, 12 degrees, right? Okay? So we count from here, from lagna. 1, 2, 3, 4, actually it's added 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Plus 12 degrees. And you have to add this to 23 degrees Aquarius. So what do you get? You sure it's 9 sines and not 8 sines?
No, it's not.
It should be 8 sines.
No, 286 is 270 plus,
So it's
plus, wait, 16. No, it's
16
9
degrees
sines,
12
16 to,
270 degrees at the end of the 8th sine.
no, it's the end of 9 sine. 270, wait,
Oh.
270 degrees and 0
You
cap.
got
in the
9
9 sign.
signs, so it's now it's into the
Yeah, it's into the
10th
10th
sign,
sign.
16 degrees
Yeah.
12.
10 sines,
It's into the 10th sign.
It's into the 10th.
10 sines,
So it's 9 sines, 16 degrees.
16 degrees. It was 12 degrees. No, wait.
9
that's-
signs completed. 9 signs have been completed.
Here we
so
go.
it's into the 10th sign, 16 degrees 12 minutes.
Yeah, 16 degrees, 12
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah, into the 10th sign, yeah.
That is the 10th sign itself.
It's in the 10th.
It's in the 10th sign.
So 9
Okay.
signs have elapsed.
Yep. So 9 signs have elapsed since the lagna, right? Should be at the end of this sign. Plus 12, how many degrees did you say? 16 degrees,
16 degrees.
right? So we have to add 16 degrees to this.
That puts it into the next sign.
Then we'll put it into the next sign. Let's see. Where's the degree he has here? You said 356 was your... yeah, it seems so.
What?
He's given the wrong degree for his moon sign.
Oh.
If we did the actual calculations with this new degree, we'd get it here. Wrong minutes. You see how important the minutes are?
Oh, yeah.
This is very accurate. Even the Lagna's progression is very important.
And also, this thing is very sensitive to birth time error.
Yes.
Very sensitive.
It's very sensitive. Okay, that didn't work because he gave the wrong degrees. You want to try again? Or different chart?
Let's do another one. Just
Do another one.
This one, try this one again.
Oh, well, let's do another one. Whose chart? Jim?
10 minutes of Aries.
10, are you sure?
Yes.
10 minutes of Aries. Okay. Well, those of you who can do some quick head calculation will find that quite easy. Exactly 10 minutes Aries.
0 degrees, 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'll see that 0 degrees.
Can I draw your chart and just be sure?
Please do.
Okay. And you were born when?
September 16, 1943, 4:41 a.m.
Yes?
Brady, B-R-A-D-Y, Texas.
Is this your chart? 0 degrees 9 minutes.
38.57 seconds. Round up.
9 minutes. It's important, you know. Okay. Well, this is easy because in the first nakshatra itself, we don't have to do some small adjustments or calculations. So we just have to divide this by one nakshatra, 13.20 degrees. what fraction do you get? You want to try this? The Excel sheet?
Yeah.
So, the result is 4 degrees. It maps into 4 degrees. So we have to add 4 degrees to the lagna. Okay? 4 degrees, 3 minutes. So his lagna is at 24 degrees, 33 minutes. That's easy. It becomes 28 degrees, 36 minutes. Let's scroll down and see if Narasimha agrees.
Yeah.
He does. He's used the seconds as well. Be slight variation. Yeah, that's right. Okay?
What have you got there? Sri Lanka?
This is the Sri Lagna, yes.
Where's Lagna?
Lagna is also in Cancer.
Lagna was 33. So if you're only using 3 minutes, you can do 36 minutes. And he has 53 minutes there.
Yeah, he does.
So he's doing something else.
Maybe he's correcting something. Let's just add the seconds then. So that would be 38. For 20. Okay. And he's used 24 degrees, 33 minutes, 01. Yep, there we go.
53, yeah, that's what he's got.
Yeah. We just had to add the seconds.
Doesn't matter.
That does matter. See that? Very sensitive. So we found the Sri Lagna now. Okay, this is where all the dasa calculations will start springing forth. You'll get into the actual interpretation later. How's the... Oh my, it went that fast. Okay, sure thing. Okay, so apply this calculation in your own chart and you find out what the Sri Lagna is. This will benefit you later because what you're doing is actually, when you do that calculation, you start understanding what is the Sri Lagna. It's basically the level of happiness you're having in your life. The nakshatra defines that from the moon. The level of fortune you're having in your life. As seen from the Lagna. As seen in the 12 signs. As soon as we talk of the 12 signs, we're seeing the blessings of the sun. So when are the blessings of Lakshmi going to manifest in the 12 signs? Those who remember the 12 suns concept, the 12 Adityas concept, they remember that the sun signs are responsible for giving us all the fruits of this universe. So as soon as we talk of a physical level enjoyment, a physical level fruit, it has to be seen from the 12 signs. Okay? Otherwise, how is it going to manifest in your life? Right? Now, from this point, I've given a few examples for it to calculate it. From this point, we start the sudasa. I've given a few explanations about the suvrata here and so on, how it's linked, which you can read later. The point is, as long as we're talking about kendradi dasas, the focus is only on the quadrants, the kendras. So first point to notice, or to point out, is when you look at the Sri Lagna, find its quadrants. The stronger of those quadrants will start the dasa. Okay?
Those are strengths based on Janini.
Yes. Yes, I've given the strengths later down. Just reading here. Are we in the right section here? Yes. From this stronger sign, you also decide which will be the sequence of this dasa. It sounds like a coffee machine.
Yeah, I guess no problem.
Okay. It sounds like coffee machine.
Yeah,
Good, strong coffee.
yeah.
Wow. It's the speakers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Too many wet countries. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. When you found the stronger sign among the quadrants to the Sri Lagna, from that sign you'll base your sequence, the further sequence. If it's an even sign, it moves backwards through the quadrants. If it's an odd sign, it moves forward through the quadrants. Basic Narayan Dasa. If Saturn is in there, it always moves forward through the quadrants. In case of Ketu, it'll always move backwards. Now in Narayan Dasa, you'll remember that it'll actually reverse what the sign's indications are. But in Sudasa, it just makes it go backwards. That's also the case with Mula Dasa. When Ketu is in the starting sign, it just makes the dasa go backwards. If Ketu and Saturn are both there, in those very rare cases, you have to find out which one is stronger. And that will dominate. It won't go both forward and regular once in a while. Sorry?
That's no fun.
That's no fun. When do you go forward? When do you go regular? And I bet somebody's going to figure out some way where they say, oh, Saturn has so many degrees, so for so long it's going to move forward, and when that has passed, it'll go backwards. There's bound to be somebody who'll figure that out. I'm sure. So basically, I'm going to draw the North Indian chart here. The diamond chart, ruled by Venus. Basically, we're starting from the quadrants. And when we have passed all of them, be it in forward order or regular order, we have to go to either the quadrants to the second house or the quadrants to the 12th house.
From where you started.
Yes. From where you start. That is, if the dasa starts from here, it goes either to the second they're from or the 12th they're from or the second they're from. Okay?
Depending on the sign, if it's odd or even.
Yes, because the sign in which it's starting will define the sequence. So assume that Saturn was here. Okay? Then it's going to move in regular order through the quadrants first of all. First this sign, this one, this one, this one. After having done so, it'll move to this sign. And here, here, here. Okay? Am I right, Robert?
Yep.
Yeah. And finally, it'll move to the third sign therefrom. If Ketu instead is there, in this sign, instead of Saturn,